Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We are back in CEO. Our balance sheet's turned into the negative, which I'm kind of surprised because we've been improving our stores here, but we're going to play on. Our balance sheet looks pretty good. We want to finish going through this store here in the south and then maybe hit the stores in the north and then do kind of switch gears and start looking at our farms and factories and seeing if we can increase the supply. For some of the products that were starved out on, like this leather bag here, you can see no supply. So, all right, let's get on with it. This is the last store, I think. Let's take a look at our sales of recliners here. We're investing in our advertising. In fact, let's do that real quick, just to go through all of those. I think we did. Okay, that's a 300. That's a 300. That's 300, 300, and 300. So we might be good. Did we go through this store? We may have already done this one. Yeah, I think we did. We just noticed that there's supply issues, right? The blue bar. So supply on beef jerky is low. Supply of milk is too low. We've got plenty of supply on shoes. This may be just a brand issue. Let's see. Why are we not moving more shoes? The demand is low. We're in the south. Let's see if what's going on with these here. Can we lower our price? We're at a 53 rating. We can actually increase our price. Our brand is a 26. How come we're not selling more shoes? Is it a supply? We've got tons of supply. Kind of confused. We've got the highest rated product by far. But our revenue is not reflecting that. Maybe. Oh. The purchasing. Okay. Supply is not meeting demand here either. So we're going to look at supply issues here in a bit. Like this thing is just total drought. No supply whatsoever. Something wrong. Let's look into that real quick. Leather bags. Let's look at leather bags. I'm going to go all the way out of these. Come into products. Leather bags. Let's see if we can trace down what the issue is here. Here's our factory that's making them. Got tons of leather. We don't have textiles. Oh! Do we have our cotton and everything in order? Let's find out. Click here. Click the recipe. Cotton. I'm looking to see if I can get to my cotton area. Yeah, here we go. Crop is growing. We're sending it to sales. This is okay. Yep. Bear with me. Let's see. Are we putting cotton in a warehouse? We probably should. I thought we did that. We're not. Okay. We got a large farm. We need to stockpile this cotton because if it doesn't get used before the next harvest, it gets wasted. So let's get that into a warehouse. And then we'll change our factory to pull from the warehouse, not the farm. I bet our factory, let's just double check. Factory cotton, are you pulling from the farm? Purchasing from the farm. Yeah, that's no good. For these seasonal crops, I really think we should be putting those into a warehouse. So let's do that. Let's do it. There's always something to do. Warehouse, any warehouse. We've got slots here. So let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Boy, we have so much to do. So much to do. But yeah, let's get cotton in the warehouse. I'm going to do small purchasing. I'm going to do mega inventory, medium inventory. And then we'll do a sales, small. Link these together. Select cotton from the farm. Glidercat. Cotton from our farm. Boom. Select. Yep. Okay, there's a bunch of supply all of a sudden. We must be right in harvesting time or something. And now we want to change our factory to pull from the warehouse, not the farm. So let's do that. Let's go to the factory. We'll do cotton. And that'll bring up all the factories that are using cotton, I believe. If I can get to it. Boom. You. And I don't want you to purchase from the farm. I want you to purchase from the Glidercat Corporation, but the warehouse. Select. And now we're bringing it in. Yeah, we should see the stock flowing in here now. Utilization's at 69, 70. This is going to spike for a while, I think. And manufacturing has got cotton, and that's all it needs. Sales, we've got an issue moving textiles out of here. We can upgrade the sales office, or we can just increase the training. That should increase how much gets moved out of here. Let's try to get by with the training. If not, if that doesn't solve our issue, we can increase this. Boy, a million medium factories going up for sale. So I'm just kind of keeping an eye on this utilization. Demand is slowly dropping, which is okay. We got plenty of supply. Cotton's coming in pretty good from our little one-level purchasing. Utilization's okay on that. Manufacturing's doing okay. We could actually invest in training here to get more textiles out. Let's do that. And then let's look at all buildings, textiles, and just see how things are looking at the factory. That's producing. Here is the using of textiles. Okay, textiles looks good. So we're producing more handbags. In fact, our utilization's pretty high now. Let's increase training here. That should increase or decrease our utilization and increase our production. We still have issues with leather. We got a decent supply. Not having issues on utilization here. Shoe production looks good. For boots, I should say. Demand is high. This advertising, we're in the north, we're in a factory. This advertising, I'm not sure how this impacts our brand. If this is anywhere the product is sold, or if this is just contributing to the brand in the north, brand awareness in the north. Kind of confused a little bit about that. Let's say current rating for this brand. Yeah, I just don't know. Stock, just checking on that stuff. All right, let's look at, let's go back to our farms. Right now we're going to work on increasing our supplies. So we just did a round of checking all our pricing and that. We got rid of some products we're reselling that aren't so great. Let's look at our supply situation. We know we have some farms that we added products to, and we didn't route those products yet. They hadn't been harvested. Before we do that, let's change gears real quick. Sorry, let's go and spend some money on stock. It's probably cheaper to buy now than it will be later. So we're going to keep investing in the Soros Enterprises, eventually try and take it over. I'm going to spend 30 million, bring us down to 50 million. Right there, maybe. So Glidercat's going to buy shares in Soros, and we'll watch this ownership percentage go up a teeny bit. Boom. Now we own 2%, or $100 million worth. We're going to keep doing that as our kind of balance goes up, and maybe I don't know if we'll be able to even do it in this series, but we'll see. Maybe we can take over the Soros company. Okay, let's look at our farms again. Oh yeah. Okay, remember we were doing a little experiment. We had one unit crop of corn, trying to see if we could push that through the sales office. I can't tell. I think it probably is working. But I don't know. We've got corn with quality 55 coming into the sales office, and corn with quality of 25 coming in the sales office. So I don't know if this is actually working or not. It shows we've got stock of 15,000. So I don't know if that was the whole first harvest or not. I'm going to go ahead and invest in quality here. Let's go 150 for this, because I don't know if this farm is going to actually stick around. And we're still hurting on supply of corn. Now, let's see who is buying corn from this sales office. I can get that from up here. We've limited it to internal sales. Let's look at our customers. Okay, the warehouse, good. Can I get to that? Boom. We've got inventory here. 8 million corn. Let's see where the bottleneck is. The utilization's good here. Tons of supply, not much demand for corn. We're in the large warehouse of the north. Let's look at all the factories that are using corn and make sure everybody's getting what they need. Maybe corn's not an issue. We're getting to another planting season here soon. Planting, I should say. Here's the factories using corn. How are you guys doing? Remember our canned goods were hurting on corn last time. Looks like these guys are doing okay. Okay, our purchasing for corn for the canned goods is keeping up with demand. Utilization looks good. Our corn syrup, it's going into our candy production. Looks fine. Utilization is super low on that. Corn syrup, we've got tons of stock. And this guy is using corn syrup, but he must be bottlenecked on something else. But that looks fine. It's our hard candy production. How about sales? Guess we can bump up advertising. See how the brand's already going up? But let's bump this up more. Utilization's fine. That looks good. We're just looking at the corn production lines here. This is sales of corn syrup. Supply looks good. Utilization looks good. This manufacturing looks happy, although utilization's really high. Let's add some training. See if we can't boost the output. And then we're selling corn syrup. I thought we made this internal only. Utilization's high is high here too. Let's put some training on the sales office. And let's look and see. Yeah, internal sales only. We don't probably have a lot of inventory here. We're sending it to the warehouse. Let's check it. Yeah, I've got tons of inventory. Okay, yeah, we've got all the corn syrup we need. Another medium factory. Not going to worry about it. Lots of inventory of corn syrup. Maybe we no longer need to limit this to internal sales. We've got quite a bit. Wonder if we should start selling this in the open market. Let's see. Oh, we are. This one's not limited to internal sales. Let's look at our customers. Yeah, Murdoch is buying it. So we're making some money off of this. How about our Oh yeah, we can't increase. Well, I'm looking at our thinking about our brand. Is there branding on this? It's a commodity, so maybe not. Maybe we're okay on this one. We just leave it as is. Got tons of inventory. Like I said, we are selling it. We're making a little bit. 800 grand off of Murdoch from this. Is this revenue or is this profit? I'm not sure. Quality. I think we're okay on corn. Looks like we're okay. Let's go back to all buildings corn. Got 2 farms. We're investing in the quality on that one. Let's look at the other farm. We'll call this large farm 2. Let's do that. This one, we're investing in quality. Demand is outstripping supply here. Who are we selling to? Okay, we're selling only to Dalio Corporation. Yeah, we don't have this going into a warehouse. Wonder if we should. Let's check our warehouses. This is the only one that's storing corn. I don't have a way of getting corn into this inventory. However, I could... Yeah, look at that inventory now is drained. Let's do another purchasing. We're going to fill out this warehouse. Let's do another small purchasing. We're going to grab corn from, I think it was Farm 2. Because we're not buying that now. We're just selling it on the open market. Corn. In fact, we're going to shut off external sales on this because I think we are running out of corn on the regular. So we don't want to be selling it to other places if we can help it. All right. Find supplier. I want to get this from Farm 2. I believe. And then I want to, oh, I don't have enough. I don't have enough to do it. All I can do is a small sale, a small inventory, and a small sales. Bummer. Oh well, we'll take it. Take it. And I'm guessing these sales will combine with these ones over here. Let's go to corn though. I want to make this internal sales only. And didn't we see somewhere where it wasn't? We saw at the farm itself that we were selling it externally. Here, let's turn that off. Internal sales only. And I think that's going to help ensure that our canned goods don't get starved out on corn, because we were having that issue. We go to canned goods. Yeah, in fact, it's happening right now. We no longer have corn for our canned goods. That's a big problem. Because this is one of our, I think one of our most profitable items. We got our quality up to 40. Our tech is at 40. Well, our chicken quality, these qualities aren't so great. Chicken, mutton, and corn. Let's look at our farm, see if we can up that quality. We still may need to add corn somewhere. Livestock raising. Yeah, this quality's good. Chicken, what's the problem? We're investing in quality here. We're making lots of money. Let's boost up our quality investment in our raw products here, particularly the meats, chicken, and our sheep, up to 300 each. And then I want to go back to our canned goods factory and just see what the holdup is there. Oh. Yeah, our quality's good. It says 11 because the chicken quality is actually at 59. That only counts as 20% of the quality rating for the canned goods. But that's pretty darn good here at 72. Our issue is supply. And our issue is corn. We're just not getting enough corn. And it's starving out multiple production lines. What can we do about that? We can set up another farm and another warehouse for corn. And if we end up with excess, we can always sell it on the market. Or, you know, start turning on the sales outside of our internal organization. So right now we have internal sales. We could turn that off if we ever get too much corn. But right now we are just starved out on corn. This farm is all out of room. It's in the north. Why don't we put a farm? Let's still do it in the north. We're there. We've got plenty of capital. Let's get another farm going. In fact, we can do it right in our little block here that we kind of own. Farm, large. Okay, that's going to cost us 11 million. We'll take it. Build. We're going to go big on corn, like really big. We're going to go large crop. Corn. We missed the planting month. That's all right. I'm wondering if we can do 2 and send it, maybe even 3, and send it to a warehouse. And then prioritize using that warehouse. Let's try it. Let's try it. Large. We're going to make a heavy investment in corn. 2 big corns. We're going to do a 3rd big corn. Why not? And I'm going to send it all through a huge sales office. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe medium would do it. Would medium do it? Get 3 larges though. Let's do a large sales office. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we're growing corn at the farm, tons of it. And we're going to send it out to a sales office once it's done growing. I can't do anything else until we get the crop growing. Is it showing growing? No, it just shows the quality is 25. Let's invest in our quality big time. Let's go 400 grand this time per month on all of these. This is a major investment, but we're going to do it and just see if we can improve our canned vegetables, our canned products output. That's kind of one of our flagship products. So sales. Okay. Now I want warehouse, like a lot of storage for corn. Let's build another large warehouse. The farm is done here, right? Yep. I clicked OK on everything. We're good. I can't do anything here yet. Now I want a warehouse. This guy has a little bit of room, but not enough. Let's do another one just dedicated to corn. The corn warehouse. That's you. Boom. Large. Right there. On the road. Build it. And we are going to purchase big. Large. And we're going to inventory large. And try inventory large. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try. corn. Let's go to our farm and rename it. It's going to be where are my buildings? Farm. And let's call this the corn farm. So we'll go into the manager. How about corn farm? This is north. How about corn farm north 1? How's that? And we can tell what this is all about. Okay, again, we got to wait. And then in the warehouse, that's where we're going to bring it from, but I can't do it yet because I don't think they're going to let me select it. We don't have a crop yet. Yeah, large warehouse, large farm 2, large farm 1. That's not what we want. We could, let's see, we could. We could start bringing all the other corn into this warehouse too. And just have this truly be the corn warehouse. So we could set up more purchasing and more sales. I don't know if I can sell out of 2 different inventories. I'd kind of like to know that too, right? So could I put a sales office here and direct this inventory and this inventory into a single sales office? I don't know. I do not know. But that might be nice. Dude, now we're losing money here. We're losing a bunch of money, looks like. We did just make a big investment. And we're going to need to wait for crops and everything to cycle over. Corn. We've got supply here now. So this is being harvested. The crops that got planted actually are getting harvested. Sales. Let's see. This guy. Where are you going? The large warehouse in the north. Let's take a look. Got a little bit of inventory here. What I'm thinking what we might do is get rid of all the corn in this warehouse and move it to the corn warehouse. Let's rename this thing. Large corn warehouse. North 1. We can always abbreviate that name later if it becomes a problem. But maybe we start organizing our warehouses and our farms and start really massively scaling up production and kind of simplifying where we're purchasing corn from. So maybe all corn purchases could come from the large corn warehouse. We just load this thing up with inventory from multiple farms. That's kind of what I'm thinking. We're losing money a little bit. We've got supply here. This is a farm. It's got 12 million corn to move. How's this guy doing? Is he moving it out? Yeah, it's not even fully utilized. Where is it going? Going to the warehouse. Let's see if there's any bottlenecks in this chain. Yeah, there is right here. Let's increase our training for now. We've got an issue with the purchasing. Can't bring it in fast enough to fill this inventory. That's a problem. This inventory is full. That's a problem. So there's a risk we're going to throw away corn after all this, believe it or not. I've got sales. Is this going anywhere from the warehouse? I don't even know if we have any customers. Okay, the factory. And what's going on here? He's got supply. Demand is little. And we're selling to the warehouse. So why is this warehouse full? Oh, no, we're selling to factory 1. Let's go take a look at factory 1. Yeah, so now we're in the cycle, right? We're kicking out product. So we're good. We're making our canned goods, I should say. I keep calling it canned vegetables, but it's really canned goods. It's mostly meat. That production's good. This production is backed up. This hard candy utilization is at 100. Let's kick that up so we can use this corn, use the corn syrup, get this product moving through faster before it goes and gets spoiled. The big problem we're having with corn right now is it's backed up in our farm. We don't want a bunch of stock sitting here when planting season comes around. So it's January. We want to clear this thing out by May out of the farm. Otherwise, it gets thrown away, I think. That's farm 1. Let's look at farm 2. Bigger issue here, right? I got 11 million corn and there's no demand for it. So let's, I'm going to pause the game. We may stop producing corn here at farm 2, but I've got 11 million here and no one wants it. We're trying to sell it to the warehouse in the north. That maybe that's full or something. Oh, yeah, our issue here in the north is that we're fully utilized. I can't get it into inventory fast enough. Right? Both these inventories are full. So what I need to do is from farm, I need to buy some or bring in some corn from farm 2 into our mega warehouse. Let's do that. We will. Here we're purchasing from, oh yeah, we haven't set it up yet because we're not in the month. I'm just trying to think of how we can do this. I need to set up, I need to set up purchasing from farm 1, right? Sorry, from farm 2. I can do it pretty easy. I'm just concerned about the how much room I've got. So this may be temporary. Let's do purchasing medium. We'll set up an inventory large. And we'll set up a sales small. And we're going to bring in that corn from farm 2. Glidercat. Corn. Right, you can see the supply is good everywhere, but farm 2 is where we've got a bunch of corn sitting there and it's not, no one's grabbing it. This corn is kind of moving through farm 1 and I think that supply on farm 1's low. Anyway, this is where we want to get it from. We kind of want to rush that into inventory before May comes around. And then we'll worry about selling it later. Let's hit play and see if we can start depleting this supply. This demand should spike up. From this sales office, we should see demand go up and utilization go up. And we should see this corn go down. Basically, again, we're taking corn that's backed up in farm 2 and pushing it to our huge warehouse where we've got tons of room for it and it won't spoil when it's time to plant and harvest the next crop. We're going to need to increase the utilization here, so let's maximize that. And hopefully we can get all this corn put away out of this farm by the time May comes around. Still 9 million to unload, almost 10 million to unload. You can see the days are ticking by here. But I think that's going to drain that out. So we can keep this farm going for now. We may want to centralize all our corn growing into a single farm just to make it easier to understand. But early on, we were trying to maximize, you know, a farm to produce multiple products. I think we can kind of start to get a little more organized now that we're making money. Let's look at the farms again. So this is coming from farm 2. Let's see how farm 1 is doing. Yeah, farm 1 has a little bit of supply there. Oh, it's not going in, right? We've got 15,000. And this guy has nothing in stock. This is not decreasing, so I don't think this corn is actually being used. What we might be able to do... So this one... We don't have any corn. Let me turn off that. And let's see if this one drains. Let's see if this one's got demand. This one apparently has a little bit of stock. I'm curious if this is going to sell through this office. Let's toggle that on and off and see if we can sell that corn. And then let's see where this is supposed to be selling to. Customers, large warehouse in the north. We got 2 purchasings. This is our large warehouse in the north. We've got tons. This guy can't grab anymore. Large farm 2. I know I got a bunch of stuff here. So here's large farm 2. We're now going to store in our large corn warehouse all the corn from large farm 2. So let's get rid of this setup. Let's no longer purchase from large farm 2 into this large warehouse, and we'll empty out this stock. But let's stop the purchase, and we'll let this corn drain out. We're selling to factory 1. Yeah, we're selling all to here, and this is all getting processed right now. Right, so we're producing canned goods. Our profit should be going up. Yep, we're in a cycle. So we're making some money here. I'm looking at the top of the screen. Large warehouse. And what we can do, we could let the corn syrup come from the large warehouse and maybe have our canned goods get their corn from our new mega warehouse. Let's do that. So here's the canned goods production. Instead of getting our corn from large warehouse, we're going to change that to the large corn warehouse. I can see the naming might be a problem with it that big. So let's change the supplier there. Now our purchasing office didn't lose its existing inventory. Oh, or did it? Did it just lose its existing inventory? I don't know. Maybe it did when we switched suppliers. Hopefully we didn't lose all that corn. Okay, and our canned good factory is just doing its thing. We are shipping out product, exceeding demand. Our brand, we can invest more in our brand here. I think we're still okay on cash. We took a hit. We're kind of taking a hit as we make some investments. But my goal is to have these canned goods I see. Our technology is at 141, and that's 40% of the... We only get 40% of that towards the quality rating. But we're increasing the quality on everything. So our quality on our canned goods is at 72. I want to have this be our flagship product and make sure that we're selling a lot of this. And we just kind of secured a better supply of corn. Okay, we're planting corn now, I think, at the corn farm. Yeah, it's growing. Or we're sowing it. I see we're just now starting to plant. I got 3 of these. We're going to sell all of that corn as soon as it's ready. We have to wait till it grows before I can link things up. That's the only kind of a little bit of a downside here. We're getting to the end of an episode as well. So let's, while we're here, while we're waiting on crops to grow, let me close all these windows. And then we'll just take a look at our stores that are selling corn or selling canned goods. So I want all buildings. I'm looking for the product canned goods, and I really want stores. So I'll pick stores. How's that? And then we have to do all regions. I really only have 1 store. We have nobody in the South selling canned goods. How's that possible? Glidercat store, canned goods. Well, we'll solve that problem. Here's our canned goods sales. Utilization's at 87%. Let's increase the training a bit. And let's see how competitive we are, and then we'll add a store in the South if we don't have one. Kind of confused. Seems like we would have a store in the South selling these canned goods. Let's see how competitive we are here in the North. Our rating is 61. We're way ahead of everybody else. We're getting more money than anyone else, and we have a higher price, but we can even go higher. So let's do it and make some more cash-ola in the North. I'm going to increase the price until our rating goes down to 56, 2 above our nearest competitor. We've got the highest quality product on the market, and we've got the most popular brand. So that's where the investments are paying off. Now we can kind of cash in on some of that investment and turn a better profit. So again, I'm looking at my rating, and I'm going to take it up to 56. Take it down to 56 by increasing the price. Boom, 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 boom. So that should give us some more profit off our existing canned goods sales and increase our revenue and our profit actually on that. Now let's go to the South. And we're not selling in the South. How is that possible? Let's bring up all our stores in the South. We freed up some room. I want the South. Let's sell canned goods big time in the South. Let's do it here. I'm going to do a small sales office. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I'm going to delete that. Remove. Small purchasing is what I really wanted. Small purchasing. Medium sales. Send that over. Let's pick the canned goods. Boom. From the North. Glidercat. Canned goods. Yeah, that's where I want them. We may need to advertise here. We do. Our brand doesn't have the reputation, but the quality is stellar. So I want to invest heavy in my brand. And let's just see. Let's see how competitive we are. We may be able to kick up the price already. Here we are in the South. We've just come to market. Our rating is 30. Again, we're suffering on brand, but our quality is unmatched. We've got a low price. I think we'll leave this here and wait for the brand to catch up. And maybe we even go crazy on the brand. It's not going to be profitable short term. But we're going to have a lot. We're kind of gearing things up so that we can move a lot of canned goods at a premium price. It's kind of what we've been working on the last couple episodes. Increasing the supply of the ingredients. Increasing the quality of the ingredients. Quality is really good. But we need to invest in the brand in the South. We haven't been selling canned goods in the South. So this will get us started. If we need to, we can sell canned goods in another store here in the South too. We want to ramp this up. But right now it's looking okay. Yeah, it's looking all right. Profits dip back down again. Kind of interesting. But we're making some investments, and I think this is going to work out pretty nice, particularly once we get that, once we get our crops in, our corn crops in, and we can get things a little more organized. Cool game. We'll leave it here. Yeah, I'm kind of hooked a little bit. I hope you guys are enjoying this. It might be a little hard to follow, right? What's going on? But it's pretty cool. For those of you that have played it, I think you'll enjoy this series a whole lot more. And then definitely give me some comments. Like I mentioned last episode, I'm recording several of these episodes in a batch, so I haven't seen a single comment yet as I'm recording this. I apologize for that. But sometimes I need to record in batches in order to keep the content flowing on the channel in kind of a regular way. I'm also planning to do a first look video for this game, CEO. That will post first, and it'll be based on a lot of this content in this series. So I like to play a bit before I do that, those first look videos. But yeah, we're on our way to getting things a little more organized and scaling up our production with a few key products. We've got quite a bit. Let's look at our office. That's where most of our products are because we've been researching just about. In fact, that's not the place. Let's look here before we sign off. Here's all the products we're involved with. Quite a bit. Some of these we're just buying and reselling, like the smartwatches. We're not making those. We're just buying and reselling them. We're not making any money on that, by the way. Let's maybe that's what we do next episode. Let's go through these products one by one and see which ones are costing us money and which ones we're actually making money. And then see if we can't tune our output and our pricing and everything to maximize our profits. You can see there's a bunch of stuff in the red here at our stores for kind of some of our important products here, like the boots. That we should be selling those at a profit. We've got a good technology score. So maybe we'll look at that next episode, and maybe we'll divest ourselves of some of these products that we're just buying and reselling, like this one for sure. We're not making any money on selling smartwatches. It sure is hard to tell. Is this the revenue? This is the revenue for the, I'm sorry, this is the profit for the entire store, not that product. Here is, it's hard for me to read these numbers. Can't tell if that is red. No, that looks like it's fine. This store is losing money, but these products all look like they're showing a profit. So that's where I'm a little confused. Maybe it's all the money we're spending on advertising or something. But yeah, next episode, we'll go through these products. We'll go through this product list and see how we can tune. And then we're going to have our corn crop coming in. We'll take care of that too. And get that all stored and routed to our factories and kind of reorganized now that we've got new farms or a new supply of corn. We'll make sure everything's good on that front. For now, it's Glidercat signing off, saying thanks so much for watching. Special thanks, as always, to Glidercat patrons and channel members. Really, really appreciate the support. I've only had one patron cancel their membership, and they canceled it before, the charges even hit. So I really appreciate the support from Glidercat patrons and channel members. If you want to join that small but very appreciated group, there's links to do so in the description. I highly, highly appreciate that. And I'll see you all in the next video.